Hello everyone, and in the previous video that I made, I built this little house which I limited myself to only use day one materials. And I thought, why not try to continue that a little bit and see how we can upgrade this a bit more to maybe use some more complicated building techniques, some more later game items, and just see what we can kind of do with this build. Obviously, I want to kind of keep the same shape, the same vibes, you know, the kind of cozy cottage looking thing, but just elevate it to another kind of level that you'd more expect to see from a later game build. So, as per usual, frozen camera. Now I can wiggle around and the screen won't move a bunch. I'm going to grab some other kinds of stone. For example, I'm definitely going to use ebonstone brick, crimstone brick. I'm going to clean out all of this in here as well. Just give myself a really barren looking area and just play with the Eye Cthulhu a little bit. I'm going to get rid of all these walls in here because they are not needed anymore. We are going to go in and start by putting down our little bottom layer, and I'm going to use ebonstone for that because I think this just looks the nicest. Mix in a little bit of crimstone brick as well. Green slab wall. Don't use the cursed version. You don't really want that. Dither that around just a little bit, but I'm just going to use this and actually build this all the way up, including through there. Then I'm also going to do it across like this. Completely switch all of this out for rich mahogany, just because I think it looks a bit nicer than regular wood, including these little bits. I might just put one there, one there, one there, and one there, just so it kind of matches a little bit better. Grab myself a little bit of the rich mahogany leaf wand with some green paint instead of lime, which means that then I can mix this in through here as well, giving it just a little bit of variation, because I find that when you just have one or the other, it looks quite bland. And then also just kind of maybe dither this out just a little bit, maybe give it a little bit more, like, not symmetry. What's the opposite of symmetry? Asymmetry. Yeah, that's the one. I'm gonna do that. Just give it a little bit of spiky bits. I'm also going to grab the rich mahogany living wood wand and actually add in a little bit of this as well. I might actually even kind of branch out like around like this, but that's already, in my opinion, quite a big improvement. Fences. Fences, fences, fences. I'm going to use ebonwood fence. That's already looking quite a bit better. What I also might do is use grass wall and just sort of move this all around in here, give it a bit of a bushier look. What should I do? Spooky wood, that's a good idea. Ebon wood, oh, that's a cool idea. What if we alternated these like that? That would look pretty cool. And I forgot to turn my paint sprayer on. I forgot to turn my paint sprayer on. Like that. That kind of looks nice. It almost looks thatched. And that's quite pretty. Then what I will actually also do, just to add a bit more chunk, is put some of these here just to accentuate things a little bit. One there, one there, one there, one there. These ones aren't really going to show through that much, but where they do, it will look quite nice. There you go, almost like a little arch there. Speaking of arches, platforms. Let's do a little bit of something with these. I always love to use these ones. They look so cool. Actually, also might use some granite ones as well. Just there and there. That looks quite nice. What I also might add is some up here as well, just with these ones here, and I can get rid of that. I did not mean to place that. And instead, I will just use like that. Because the boreal wood might look a little bit... Oh no, that looks fine. Yeah, that's good. Actuate these here. And I can actually also get rid of these ones here. There we go. Now, work on the walls a little bit more. So, bang, 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 bang. And then across here, just some rich mahogany. There we go. If I just do it on the top, that will look nicer. Yeah, that looks really nice. Now, we have this little thin strip through here, so I think I'm going to keep with the style and just use ebonwood fence, because that looks quite nice. It is a bit low to the ground, but it does match this one here with the 1 block gap. So So I think I will keep that for now. Next, I want to add a little bit of texture to the wood itself. So I'm going to grab myself some shade wood, some ebon wood, and some normal wood. Yeah, that'll work. I will move these ones up here quickly. There we go. And I'm just going to place little bits here and there just to add a little bit more texture. And now it is time to start decorating. So first I'm going to get a table, and for this I'm going to use the ebonwood table because I think it looks nice. Right there. Then I'm going to grab 2 bar stools and then also 2 deep red paint. Place these down there, and then paint the tops of them to look like little cushions. Now then, what else can we do? We can add ourselves in some bookshelves, or just a bookshelf actually, because I do like the way that they look, and some books on the table with a lantern, which for this one I'm just going to use the brass lantern, and I can't place it there. I forgot about that. I need a candle, because you'd think with the thousands of hours I have in this game I would have figured that out by now, but no, I have not, because I am silly. So what else can we add to this to make it a little bit more actually usable and look nice? We can add ourselves in a keg. That is always nice. A dye vat isn't really needed in this at the moment. The living loom would look quite nice up here. It looks quite cool. What else can we add? Something that would look nice in there. Oh, some crates. Always love me some crates. Let's add boom. And actually, there we go, cobwebs. Add just some little cobwebs around here, like so. I might get rid of that one there. Makes it kind of look like it's old and been used a lot. There you go. Alrighty, this is looking nicer. That would look nice up there though, I do like that. I'm going to move this one over just to there and put the furnace there. Beds. Bed. We do need that so we can actually set our spawn. Okay, I'm going to move the living loom. Can I sleep in this? Nope, it's obstructed. I don't care. It looks nice. Put the living loom down there then instead. How does that look? That looks a bit nice. Let's grab ourselves a cage lantern and pop that one just there. And we will also... Yes. Other crates, and just kind of put them under maybe one there as well. Just like that. And we can even add maybe some iron bars and some... You know, we're rich. We can use platinum coins. Let's use some platinum coins. There. Like that. That looks quite nice. Let's put one more just down here though. And then, just as the little finishing touches, one of these just there. Alright. I actually think that looks quite nice. Yeah, there we go. Well, there is a minor, very small upgrade to this otherwise one-day build. So we've added in a little bits of things here and there. Let me double check this is still... It's still valid housing. There we go. Boom. Perfect. So we have upgraded this house just a bit, but still valid housing. You can still use your NPCs in here. I don't think they can go up here though. But there we go. Yeah. We can now have ourselves a even nicer looking house with just a few little touches up here and there, just to bring out the kind of overall pop of the build. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video. Nothing too special, just kind of thought I might mess around and see if I can improve the previous video's build, and I would like to say that I have. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I will catch you on the next one. See ya!